One of the manifestation ideas that I disagree with the most is the idea that you're responsible for every bad thing that happens in your life. And honestly, I think that's where manifestation can sometimes go off the rails because it stops being about the possibility and starts becoming blame. As a psychologist, I've worked with people navigating all kinds of difficult life experiences, including grief, trauma, illness, loss, and catastrophes. The last thing that you need in this worst moment of your life is more reasons to blame yourself. What you actually need is support, compassion, and a way forward. One of the distinctions is that blame asks, whose fault is this? You're looking to point the finger. While agency asks, what do I want to do next? To me, that's a much more useful question. Not because it ignores what happened or pretends like everything happens for a reason, but because it actually helps us move forward. Let's say you apply for a job that you really want and you don't get it. You could spend hours trying to analyze what you did wrong. Maybe you weren't positive enough, your energy was off, you sabotaged yourself. Or you could ask, what can I learn from this? Is there anything I could do differently next time? What's my next step right now? One line of thinking keeps you looking backwards, while the other helps you move forward. And I think that distinction matters because life is messy. Things happen that we didn't choose, that we couldn't have possibly predicted. Things happen that don't make any sense, especially at the time, but also maybe not ever. When we immediately jump to self-blame, we end up carrying burdens that were never ours to begin with. I've also noticed that self-blame can sometimes disguise itself as personal responsibility. It sounds empowering at first. If I created this, then I can fix it, right? But there's a problem. When you believe that everything is your fault, you end up spending more time analyzing than acting while also feeling terrible about yourself. You spend more time trying to explain the past and your role in it than actually creating the future that you want now. And so this is where curiosity can be incredibly helpful because curiosity creates space between what happened and the story we tell ourselves about what happened. Do you see the difference? For example, instead of asking, why does this always happen to me? You can ask, what do I need right now? What can I learn from this? How do I want to respond? Those questions don't magically make pain disappear. They don't erase disappointment, but they do help us reconnect with our agency. And agency is where change happens. Not because we control everything or because we can prevent every challenge, but because we always have some choice over what we do next. And that's why I think manifestation is most useful when it helps us focus on what we can create, contribute, impact, or choose, not when it becomes another reason to criticize ourselves. Because as humans, we do enough of that already. We don't need any help. So no, I don't believe that you are responsible for every difficult thing that's happened in your life. I don't believe that you chose it for yourself. What I do believe is that you get to decide what you do next. And that's a much more empowering place to be. If you've been feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or unsure what your next step is, you can sign up for my free audio training from Stuck to Started. It's linked in the description. And it's designed to help you reconnect with what you actually want for yourself and take one clear step forward today. If you enjoyed this video, I would be really appreciative if you liked and subscribed to my channel because it helps more people discover me and this work that I think is really helpful because there's so many misconceptions about manifestation. And so I wanted to address them through my unique psychologist lens. In the next and final video of this mini manifestation series, I'm going to share what I think is the biggest manifestation mistake of all. And it's probably not what you think. So I'll see you there.